all for coming. We just wanted to have a little short ceremony to kind of celebrate the end of our school year this year. These are, the teachers kind of worked hard to come up with some fun awards about how the children just kind of, their behaviors and personalities came out in our classroom. Just because we might see a different side of them than you do at home. And then we also wanted to recognize our K-4 class, and a lot of them have come to our preschool since our very one-year-old class, so they've been here for 4 years. So we just kind of wanted to celebrate them finishing preschool here at Mount Lebanon. So our first class to go is going to be Miss Ginger's class, which is our green group, and it's mostly one-year-olds in her class.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, so excuse me if I stutter, because this ain't my cup of tea. But I do have to say I've really enjoyed my class this year. It's been a short, small group, but they've really hold a place in my heart. It's been a lot of fun watching them grow. So our first award goes to Hayden, or Hey Hey as we call him. He's our Mr. Sunshine Award, because he always has a great big smile on his face and is just happy no matter what.
Somebody.
Yeah, you clap. Yeah, you can stand right there. So our next award goes to Mr. Holt. He's our Groovy Guy Award, because he is always dancing. Come on, Mr. Bebop. Yeah. And our next award goes to Sloan. He is our Mr. Sleepyhead Award, because this child can fall asleep standing up. I'm a little bit jealous that he sleeps so good. And our last but not least goes to Nash. He gets our Helping Hands Award, because he is always so eager to help. Come on, Nash.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So first we have Miss Emma. She has this shining smile. Show them your beautiful smile. She has this shining smile award. This little thing will come in and light up our classroom every day. She's so happy. Emma, can you hold your award? And look, you got some chalk. You want to hold your chalk? Yay! Good job, Emma. Good job. Yes, and then she can just stand over there. You get yours in just a second. Next, we have Miss Rosalie. Come on up, Rosalie. I should have put her. She gets our Helping Hands Award. She really could have gotten our Future Teacher Award because I could not make it in my classroom without her help of wrangling all these children. She makes sure everybody is in their place when they're supposed to be, me included. So she gets the Best Helper Award. Can you go stand beside Rosalie and smile? Oh, Rosalie. Good job. David, you want to come on up? Come on up. Ah, my sweet David. He gets the Bubble Award. Anyone who is in the hallway for morning drop-off knows why. Because this is the happiest child I've ever seen in my life. He never is not smiling. He's never not excited to be here. And every time he walks in, he's like, Miss Casey, I'm back. Yay, I'm so glad you're back. We were so lucky to have David at least for half the year. So he gets the Bubble Award for his bubbly personality. Good job. David. I keep forgetting. There you go. All right, Hank. Hank, come on up, buddy. Come on up. Hank, he gets the Drive to Thrive Award. He, I would say, has come the furthest this year. When we first started preschool, he wasn't as happy to be there as David was. But he has come so far. He has grown so much. Stay right here with me. He now takes his time with all his crafts, and he's so detail-oriented, and he has just improved so much over this past year. It is amazing. And we're so lucky to have Hank in our class. Here you go, Hank. Are you going to stand over there, David? Stand beside David. All right, Bretcher. Come on up, buddy. Bretcher gets the All-Star Award for his willing-to-win attitude. You want to hold it? You can admit it. He wants to win in everything he does and be the best, and 9 times out of 10, he is. He has a natural competitive attitude that is amazing, and it's going to take this child very far. So he gets our Will to Win Award. Good job, buddy. Uh-oh. Right, come over here. Lawson gets our Future President Award. One day, we will see this sweet face, whether it be with short hair or long hair, on TV, I believe, because he is the best negotiator out of my whole entire class. If he wants a toy, I guarantee he'll talk them into wanting him to have it as well. He can get his way in the kindest way. So he is our Future President Award. Here you go, buddy. You want to help? Micah, come on up, Micah. This award goes to Micah, a.k.a. Wild Hamster. He made me put that on there. He gets the Super Student Award. If I ever needed a question answered, he's got the answer for me. If I ever needed help with any kind of craft, he could help me. If I ever needed them to remember what we did yesterday, he could help me. He is for sure a super student and is going to do amazing in anything he chooses to put his mind to in the future. He's one smart kiddo. There you go. It's your turn. Yeah. Oh. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. This is my little buddy right here. Easton gets the Cookie Monster Award. He always finishes his lunch every single day, never wastes. I never have to say, no, you have to eat your sandwich before your cookie. And he always finishes my lunch as well. So, he's the Best Eater Award and the Cookie Monster Award. Good job. Ethan, can you stand right here? Ethan, hold it for me. All right, come here. Yeah. Say hello. All right. Miss Wren here, she was the only girl that stuck with us through that whole year. So her award is for the Be Polite, because this child has the best manners of anyone I've ever seen. I strive for my 8 and 10-year-old to have as good manners as her. They don't, by the way. But she also should get the Queen Bee Award for being the only girl to last the whole entire year and keep all these boys in line, because let me tell you, she does. But there you go, Wren. Thank you for putting up with us all year.
Okay, so now it is our red group's turn, and we had a blended class this year. We had 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds in our class. So we had quite an age difference, but several of our children that were younger worked really hard, and they just grew as the year went on. So our first award goes to Millie Kate Farnham, and she receives our Smart Cookie Award because she's always paying attention, listening. If I ask a question, she's always ready to answer. So here goes our Smart Cookie Award. Our next award goes to Malcolm, and he was one of our younger students in our class. So he came in having some older siblings, and he really enjoyed being the baby. But he receives our Impeccably Improved Award because he did grow and learned so many things in our class, from just classroom maintenance to sitting and completing an activity. He just improved so much. I'm so proud of him. All right. Oliver Henderson receives our Happy Clam Award because no matter what, he is always smiling. He's always ready to come to school, and Mr. Happy's smiling just like this all the time. So he was such a joy to have. All right, next we have Landry Hines, and she receives our Perfectly Patient Award. We do lots of activities in our classroom, but no matter how long it was going to take her to complete it, she was going to sit and make sure she finished everything that I gave her before she ran off to centers or got distracted by anybody else. She was just patient and sat there and took her time. Next, we have Brody. And Brody was one of our 4-year-olds, so he is actually completing preschool this year, but he received Sunshiny Smile because he was always happy and ready to be at school. I could have given him another award called Mr. Storyteller because we learned so much about his family and what he did on the weekend, but it was so exciting to get to know him. Next, we have Cade Marcus, and he receives our Sweetest Soul Award because he is so loving. He always wants a hug. He always wants to walk away and say, "I love you, Miss Melissa." And he does that with our friends in our class and Miss Stephanie. So he's just a pleasure to have. Thank you. All right, then we have Leland Stronsnick, and he receives our Clearly Cleaner Award because he always took time to make sure all of our centers were clean. He would ask for a wipey to clean off the tables and the chairs. He just wanted everything clean, and I appreciate that. So he was a great helper. All right, our last award goes to Miss Edith White, and she receives the Cooley Creative Award because everything that I gave her to color, she wanted to make it rainbow. And she would take her time and color it rainbow all the way across, which was great because that was our theme for the school year. So it worked, but she always had in mind what she wanted her craft to look like. So they were all just such a joy to have and have a variety of children. And we appreciate you sharing them with us. All right. All right, next we have our blue group, which is our K-5, and Miss Dale is our lead teacher in that classroom.
Okay, so like she said, I teach the K4, K5 class, and I'm going to try not to get emotional because I have taught these little kids from the time they were 2. So these are my babies. I don't know. I don't want you to do this, but so a lot of these kids, I taught K2 before. They were in my 2-year-old class. Some of them came up to the 2-year-old class early, so I taught them the first year in 2K. Then they were in my 2 class again, so I taught them again. And now I'm teaching them in the 4K class. So they're my babies. So, sorry. So we're going to start with Alex Casado. Let me get a tissue. Sorry. And Alex is our Happy Helper Award this year because he was always happy. He was always happy to help, happy no matter what we did, if things changed, no matter what our schedule looked like, what I asked him to do, what center I asked him to go to. He never complained. He just would go with a happy smile and okay, and he just went and did whatever I told him to do. So he was a happy helper in our class this year. The next award goes to Connor Flynn. He got the Most Flexible Award. Connor was another one that could do anything I asked him to do, go wherever I put him with, be with whoever I asked him to be with. In centers, he never complained about where he was, who he was with, what I asked him to do. Super, super flexible in our class. And just that smile, he always had just a smile, whatever we do, whatever we go, whatever we ask him to do, he was fine. Our next award goes to Everly Cobb. Everly got our Exceptional Encourager Award. And I could not think of a more fitting award for this child. She is happy, sweet. If there was anybody that was struggling or didn't know what to do or having a bad day, she was always there to say a kind word, be a helping friend, make sure that everybody was happy and okay with whatever they needed to do. So she wanted, when our friends had bad days, because sometimes they did, she was always a good encourager. Our next award goes to Eva Prentice. Eva gets the Fabulous Friend Award. because she is a good friend to all, and everybody wants to be Eva's friend. There was so much drama in my class over who was going to be Eva's friend, who was going to sit with Eva today, who was going to stand with Eva today, who was going to play with Eva on the playground all day, every day. So Eva is a fabulous friend, and everybody wants to be Eva's friend. And she welcomed them all, no matter who it was, whatever. She was fine with it, but then there was always drama over who was going to sit beside her, where they were going to go. So Eva is our fabulous friend. The next award goes to Gaines Cantrell. Gaines gets our class comedian award. And Gaines is always trying to be silly and make people laugh, and he is my child if you don't know, so I can say that. But yeah, so he is our class comedian, and if you know Gaines, then you know that fits him. He's always got something to say, something to do to make people laugh. So Haskell Stewart. Oh, okay, got it. There you go. Haskell gets our Most Improved Award because last year, I hope Shannon doesn't mind me saying this, but last year, Haskell did not like to come to school. Haskell cried every day coming to school. He ended up not finishing out the year because he just cried pretty much every day. He did not like it. He did not want to be here. It was not a good experience for Haskell. But this year, Haskell has not cried. He has done really well. He has been happy. There were a few tears at the very beginning, the first week. He got over it, and he has not even thought about crying since. He has done centers, done everything I asked him to do. So he has improved. This is not the same child that was here last year. So he has improved tremendously. Our next award goes to Justin Cothran. Justin gets our Outstanding Organizer Award because we use a lot of manipulatives in my class. And I hand them a handful of manipulatives to make patterns with, or to add or count or whatever it is. Every time I hand him a handful of manipulatives, he's going to line them up in a line, and 90% of the time, he's going to color code them before we can do anything else. So all his stuff was very neat and organized and in line all the time. So he is my Outstanding Organizer this year. Our next award goes to Karis Turbo. Karis gets our Outstanding Attitude Award. Karis has a smile on her face all day, every day. She never had an unkind thing to say about anyone or anything we did. She had a positive attitude all the time, every day. I can't think of one time that she complained or tattled on someone or whined or complained about something we did. Always, always a positive attitude, which will take her very far in life. Nellie Eskew. Nellie gets our Wonderful Writer Award because we learned our letters, we started doing sight words, and then by the end of the year, Nellie was writing sentences, and she was writing sentences and sounding out words all by herself. So when I put her down with a piece of paper, she can write a complete sentence and sound out all the words by herself. And she enjoyed it, and she enjoyed writing, which not everybody does. So she is my Wonderful Writer. or most likely to be a teacher. That too. She can tell everybody what to do and where to go. That was my other word. I was like, if there was a award for most likely to be a teacher and tell people where to go, it would be Nellie. Nora Samaro. Nora gets the Best Listener Award. Nora is not a fan of being in front of people or speaking in front of people, but she is an excellent listener. So she doesn't talk a lot, but she listens a lot. She doesn't talk a lot in the class. So, but she listens, and she might be quiet sitting back there, but she's going to know exactly what to do and exactly what I told everyone to do and exactly where she's supposed to go because she was always listening. And last but not least is Winston Rowe. Winston gets our Super Scientist Award. Winston came to us about halfway through the year, and he is full of interesting facts. No matter what topic we were talking about, he always had some kind of interesting fact to give me about it. Or if we had some downtime, we were cleaning up lunch, he was always telling me something about some animal, some science fact that he has learned, not through me, through his wonderful parents, but he always had interesting information to share with the class. So he is my super scientist this year. Okay, friends, I want you to smile and look out at your moms and dads so they can get a picture. Okay, friends, you may go back and sit down. Oh, well, it happened. We tried to prevent it. Thank you so much for sharing your children with us this year and entrusting us to take care of your children, teach your children, just love on your children this year. So we as teachers here don't take that lightly, and we appreciate all that you do and the support from you guys. And just we wanted to say thank you for entrusting us with your children this year. We do have a little snack downstairs for everybody, and a little board that you can take a few pictures if you want to snap a few pictures with your friends, your teachers, whatever it is. So we're going to let our children go first, and then you can come meet us downstairs, get a few pictures, and then you can go. So we'll let Miss Casey go first.